Hello. This is your tarot reading. When you find it, it's by divine design. Who are you? You know who you are. This is your tarot reading. I don't need to tell you. You know who it. You know this is your reading if it's your reading. You know this is your reading. So, let's get started with your reading. You, right there. The one listening, this is your reading. You know who you are. I do too. My beautiful. Let's see what we got going on for you. Because I want my crystal ball in my hands. Hold on. Up again. Let's see. I want my ball. And I want these. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta get some more stuff. We're not done setting up, apparently. I need some more things. And apparently, I want to play with some more of my things. So, let me grab some more things. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. I got my crystal ball. I got my stones. I've got my tarot dice. I've got my 3 sets of runes in one bag. I've got my bag of precious things. My precious things. Okay. So, let's see. Let's start here. I hear you've been through so many different things. You've chosen a life that's been filled with color and opportunity. One of the important things for you has been to learn to expand your what's the right word? Vocabulary, so you could find the right words to say. In other words, yeah, it's been about learning different ways to say certain things for you. That's been important. How can I say this differently? Whether you were aware of it or not, that's what you were really looking for. That was a creative PowerPoint right there. I heard a creative PowerPoint. Understanding that there are more, there's another way to say this. There's another way to see this. There's another way to say this. I'm hearing both. A perspective begins to shift there. And it's a little wobbly for a minute. It's a little wobbly for a minute. Because the natural inclination is to, say what you've always said and do what you've always done. Nonetheless, a shift is being created, really. We want these lights to be dimmed. Please and thank you. So thankful and grateful. Much better. Okay. All right. So, learning to say it and see it differently. And making breakthroughs, beginning to see what's working, and then following that path. Like, this works, follow that path. And is this a technique you've already practiced, or is it something that you wanted to become aware of? When we say when you have that important decision to make, to center yourself, ground yourself in a neutral, meditative state, and in a peace state, in a peaceful place where you're actually feeling, your normal, nice, calm, relaxed self, not apprehensive, not worried, but it from that place, to pick one of the options in front of you, and in your mind follow, well, if I do this, then this is what'll happen, and this is what'll happen, and this is what'll happen. What was that movie? Was it 60 Seconds? I don't know. That was the car stealing movie. I'm not sure what that movie was, but there was a movie where this guy was able to stand at a position in time and see into the future everything that would unfold down that path. And you watch the whole movie only to get to the end of the movie, where the end of the movie is that he's actually still at the beginning and nothing has happened yet. He was just seeing what was going to happen next. And he still had the chance to make a decision. That's what this feels like. Yeah, that's exactly what this feels like. Oh my God, I need to figure out what the name of that movie is. So stick around to the end of the reading for a special surprise. But let's keep going because this is your reading. Let me do this real quick. Shout out to the beautiful ones over on the Wisdom app. Thank you for showing up. All right, so I see two main marking experiences. Boom. There's two main marking experiences. That's what I heard. These two main marking experiences. Tell me more. Well, one of them is come into the light. The other's still sitting in the shadow. In other words, you've begun to take your power from the one. The other is still, it's like to do this one preps you for the next. Does that make sense? Like you can't go, you got to go deeper to go to it. It's not like, so you've been working on the other one by working on whatever you've been over surpassing. The word surpassing is coming through. Whatever you've been surpassing. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. You have a gift. You are a gift. You've received a gift, and you give many gifts. Your heart is so full, but so many times it felt like your heart was fuller than the heart of the other. We want you to understand it's not that your heart was fuller than theirs. It's that their heart had a different capacity than yours. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I know that makes sense. It's like you had a 5-gallon drum heart and they had a 1-gallon heart. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. And all that means, so in order for that heart to grow, it must expand. And interestingly enough, the heart expands, and it's much like a snake, because when its season comes in and it's too big for its skin, it will shed those old skins. So there must be a breaking. The heart grows from within. It doesn't grow from outside. In other words, what I'm saying is it doesn't come from outside and stick to the heart. No, the heart grows because of inside, and it becomes larger from the inside. You have a larger heart capacity. You've been in your heart more. And that's okay. That's okay. You also have to remember, we don't all start with the same capacity. Maybe you started with a 1-gallon heart and they started with an ounce. Maybe, So it's about expanding your heart from where it's at. And then it's like at that point, you recognize, well, there's just not the capacity for the type of love that is equal to mine or similar, closer to mine or something like that, but yet and still there's still love. So I heard, so leave that because you don't love me. It's because you don't love me. Leave that shit completely out of the conversation, because we all know that that's not true, right? Yeah, so we just leave that completely out of the conversation, because the truth we know is there's so much love There's so much love. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so much pain. It's okay. Because with each tear, you stand to gain, is what I hear. With each tear, you stand to gain. All right. I might play with you some more. I'm not searching. What I am searching of is I just felt cards. And I'm like, yes, let's do this, baby. I'm so thankful and grateful for all you've done for me, for the world around you. You give so much to the world around you. You're such a generous being. And what I love when I'm thinking about you now and what I'm hearing is we love the way, we all have our different soul connections. We all have our different soul connections. This is your reading. And we all have our different soul connections. So think about the different stereotypes about you, or the category check marks, things about yourself that you could check off. You could check off your gender, your ethnicity, your financial income, your a level of education, your marital status, the number of children you have, were you a this, were you a that, were you a vet, were you a I don't know, feeling, there's so many different things. And then you could go into human experiences, and those are all different boxes too. Now, there's this interesting thing that happens with one person who's part of one of those subcultures, we'll call them, advances beyond what was before. Now I'm seeing shadows from last night. And so you are connected to all these different subcultures, all these stereotypes, all these subgroups, whatever you want to call them. But you're connected to them because you have soul bond some sort of way. There's a strong resonance because of a shared experience. You find a common ground. There. Okay. And in what you do with yourself, it's like anyone who's tapped into that collective. It's its own sub-collective, yes. Subgroup collective, right? Everyone tapped into that collective benefits from, the energies that are grown within it. Okay. And it just takes one to expand it. It just takes one to make it grow. It just takes one to really breach it. Now, that doesn't mean that it automatically expands for the others. What it does mean, though, is now we have a case history for it, I heard. Now we have a case history for it. So how many case histories of awesome, monumental growth have you, owe their existence to you? Because it's an energy that's now attainable, perceivable, and receivable in an easier way for those whom it wasn't before, because no one had ever done it before. Somebody got to do it first. Somebody got to break ground. That first shovel needs to hit the dirt. The first has to happen. So let's see what we have coming out in the cards for you. Working with the Kuan Yin Oracle from Alana Fairchild. Let's see this beautiful gift that we received. What do we have? Malibu sent me this. I'm so grateful for these. I'm grateful for all of them. I got so much. And who sent me these fairy lights, you guys? I love the fairy lights. I don't know who sent them. You made them anonymous. It doesn't matter, I guess. You made them anonymous. Thank you. Anyways, this is your reading. You know who you are. So, isn't it beautiful? That's why it came up during your... Isn't it beautiful the way we receive beautiful things by surprise all the time? We never know. We never know what's coming our way. We never know. Weave the future golden. Card number 44. Weave the future golden. I love it. So this is like, from the powerful now, you create so much that is yet to unfold in your experience. And you're creating from this point, and you're well aware of it. I see an allowing energy. The way the butterflies are coming off. Are you going to be doing some artwork where somebody is getting butterflies here on their wrist? But I see you allowing the changes to flow in your life. I see you in peace. Just observing. I heard detaching. Detaching. Now, detaching came out for me last night when I was out. I talked about, picking up a karaoke mic and how it's attached to fear, but that fear isn't actually protecting you from anything. And how it has all these attachments to other experiences that are below it. And it's like, by taking that one thing and doing that, everything below it falls off. Yeah. Everything that's attached itself to that fear, other experiences, other things that won't be done, fall off. In this, oh, girl, it's like, oh, it's time for this to go. It's time for this to change. There's a strong feeling of acceptance. Let's see what the book says for you, baby. Number 44, first, again, that's the other thing. 44, girl, 44, the rare healer. The rare healer. You heal what's outside by healing what's inside. You heal what's outside by healing what's inside. Oh, yeah. Oh, the rare healer. And we were talking about all the connections, yeah, that it's like, because that energy exists, any of them can tap into it at any moment. Any of whom? Any of the ones in any of your sub-collectives, Okay. 44, weave the golden future. Something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin urges you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for you that will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Do you know how much the divine wishes to support and assist you in living your heart's truth this lifetime? Kuan Yin, with grace and compassion, wishes to help you ascend to the next level of your life expression so that your soul light may shine more brightly on the planet and help you and other beings to live with more heart and less fear. You can choose to live a life infused with the golden energy of peace, prosperity, joy, and creativity. A future so golden is being woven into your present moment now, like a tapestry, with the choices and actions that you make in this moment. You call into being the divine golden tapestry of future bliss. Clever you. Kuan Yin is aware that there are opportunities and assistance waiting for you in your future embodiment. She wishes to assist you in drawing those future gifts into the present moment where they can be of most use to you. This oracle indicates that there is something special waiting in the wings for you, and if you wish to do so, you can receive healing and elevate your vibration so that you are able to receive it more readily. If you've been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book, to be a healer, to teach, or to write, or to sing, or attract a loving soulmate partnership, or to spiritually awaken at a deeper level, take a moment to feel, what would it be like for that heartfelt wish to manifest right now? Pause on the book. No. Manifestation is just clear to the eye or the mind, but we make it's already manifest. The minute you thought of it, it was manifest. We're talking about materialization now. So you are going to see yourself in the moment fulfilled, okay, but not even the moment of the fulfillment. Like, how does that carry forward with you? We talked about looking at the path that goes forward from a moment in time. Yeah, carry that path into the future. Don't go to the moment of the awakening. What are you going to do with the awakening you had? Don't go to the money. The moment you get the money, what you going to do with the money you got? Feel that and feel the satisfaction of having done that. Then the means for that to happen will show up. I heard, so you're searching for a certain type of energy. You want a certain type of energy at the end of the day. whether that energy shows up in material form or any other type of form. You you're looking for, you're in search of a certain type of energy. But when you realize that that energy shows up in the 3D realm because it showed up in your own heart and in your own mind, oh, you just go there and you 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 keep going there, because ain't nothing worth more than going there. All right. Now, hold on a second. Where would that word manifest at? Okay, can you imagine the joy of it? Can you also allow for that joy to be such a normal, ordinary occurrence that it could be a part of your life right now? This is how you begin to weave that materialization into this moment. Be bold, dream big, and imagine what it will feel like to live your dreams. Can you begin to cultivate those feelings now, irrespective of whether you see the manifestation, materialization in physical form or not as yet? But see, that's the thing, is once you've seen it and you felt it here, now you've actually really seen it, because what you'll find is when you actually physically have the experience, it's going to be the exact same way you felt when you felt it, when you practice the feeling of it until you made that feeling so strong and so powerful inside of yourself, my love. Sitting with your heart full of joy, whether it relates to something specific or not, is magnetic to the good that the universe wishes to deliver to you. It is like switching your inner light on a higher voltage to the special opportunities perfect for you can find their way to your life more swiftly. And if your great good comes in unexpected form but still feels wonderful, accept it. Your future golden will come into your life in the most beautiful ways. And usually, if it's not exactly as we imagine it, it is even more perfect for us. Imagine that you are sitting in a soft golden light. Kuan Yin is with you as a beautiful goddess, her eyes filled with love and encouragement. She gently motions ahead, and you follow her gesture with your gaze. Before you, there is a golden path and a beautiful shining sun at the end of the path. Together, you send love to the sun, and it draws closer to you. You feel your heart expand and feel love filling your being. Allow the love that you send to draw the sun as close as possible. You might even be ready to dissolve yourself in the loving warmth of the sun. It will feel energizing and peaceful to do this. Visualize or feel the light of the sun shining on you, on all beings, bringing peace and happiness. Imagine this feeling becoming stronger than any other feeling you have held in the past. Imagine feeling the sun actually shining in your heart as you open your eyes. Okay. So, weave the golden future, baby. It's all lining up, coming together for you. The more you tap in to that love inside, the more you're going to find that golden future just keeps showing up and showing up and showing up. And how is it showing up today? And how isn't it showing up now? I see. It's like all these little, are they flowers? Are they butterflies? They might be flowers. They're all right there. And it's like, this is where her focus goes. This is beautiful. That's beautiful. I appreciate this. I appreciate that. I love this. I love that. And then it also looks like about right now and about once this is done. And this is why. And this is why. I love things that these are the aspects that I'm keeping and taking forward with me. I love this. I love that. Filling the heart with joy. These are the aspects that I'm adding in. Filling the heart with joy. Staying in that same love energy with the heart full of joy. Yeah. Carrying that forward to create the golden next moment, because there's always one. There's always one. Wow, this is pretty. The many hands of the goddess. Number 17. So this is giving me an interesting message. It looks like you tried so much to do with the physical, with the hands. Look at all the hands. And now it's all just looking over one hand. It's a huge, I'm not going to read this one from the book because what I'm seeing is a huge simplification. I heard, yeah, it'll work if you do this, if you do this ceremony, that ceremony, you do it this and that and the other and blah blah blah. There's all these different ways. You first you boil the water, then you put the flowers in, then you put the rest of these spices and these ingredients, and then you do this incantation and make sure you've got your candle on. Did you make sure that you washed up before you did it? And or, I mean, you could go through all that, or you can just feel your way there. Yeah, feel your way there. You can just feel your way there. Feel your way to it. Do it the truly divine way and feel your way to it. Remembering that it's not so much about the work of the hands. And it's interesting because it's almost like there's this dual message here, because there's that. The other part of this is, though, the truth, even though you thought it was about the hands, the illusion is that these hands are out there making things happen and working and all that stuff. No, the truth is she is in such a state of connection that all she's got to actually outwardly do is lift one hand up just barely like that with some focus. And then this one over here is like, and behind the scenes, the spirit self is doing all this, busy at work, like calling it in. So this is coming through, like each of these is a different direction. It's like saying, come here. It's calling it in. So your spirit is calling it in from all these different directions, because your spirit and your soul self has so many different hands, right? And so you can also look at this, my love, as like the ancestors, right? Your ancestors are gone to work, your angels gone to work for you. The energy is attracting there. It's all just different languages. So let's see what we have for you from the Pleiadian Oracle. This is your tarot reading. You know who you are. I do too. This is your tarot reading. Stick around to the end for a special surprise. Okay, if I remember it. Somebody better be like, what the fuck was the special surprise? What did you see? Planetary Guardian, card number 34. With forgiveness at the bottom of the deck, card number 35. I heard stepping down. Stepping down. Forgiveness. Holding hands. Trying to stay together. It's like each of these tigers can't walk where they're meant to walk with who they are. If they're busy trying to hold hands, there's something about that. I see orange and yellow on her fingernails. I don't know what color you see, but that's what my eyeballs see. And my daughter be laughing because she's like, my mom don't see the colors right, and she knows this, and it's okay. Anyways, the planetary guardian, everybody's got to be where they got to be. There's peace, though. It's not like leaving in chaos. It's just like, okay, it's peace. I got to let you go about your business. Releasing yourself from the pain. And that's what you did. And you're just like, listen, yeah. Physical presence, yes, is delightful, but the soul self is still there. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you listened to the reading I did, babe, and it was something about, what was the title of? Oh, shit. Let me just find it right now. There was a reading I had done, and the title was, what was the title? It was something about, I wonder if I even titled it. It was something about being on another dimension. You're in love. Oh, yeah. What was like, why? Was it titled something about why to still? Hold on, let me see if I can see it. I'm gonna look through my old videos and see if I can see it. You do better. I don't. What I need to know. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Getting over it. Dun, 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 dun. How doors fly. Oh, and I'm not sure which one it was. It was talking about. Se me fue. It'll come back if it's supposed to. All right. Hummingbird. Connected through the heart spaces. The hummingbirds speak to me about the heart. They speak to me about their heart because they have their heart beats so fast. Yeah. And they speak to me about the way they move because they don't move like regular birds. They move differently. The hummingbird. Planetary guardian. All right. So in this connection, it was holding on. Now there's this separation, but in the separation, both stand taller. It is very much reminds me of not Hitch. Freaking, oh God, what's his name when he's the superhero guy? Oh my goodness, what is it? It'll come back. He's a superhero, she's a superhero. They can't be together even though they're in love. He you forgot, but she knows, she remembers. You know which one I'm talking about. All right. Thank you, Hancock. Yes, Hancock. This is what the planetary guardian has to say. Card number 34. Oh, real quick. 34, 44. 34, 44. There's 10 in between. 34, 44. There's 10 in between. That's that Wheel of Fortune energy. That's the fullness, the completion, the new time for the new beginning. 34 is our Empress, Emperor energy. Okay, 34 is Emperor, Empress, Emperor energy. So there's that divine pairing there. Okay. It's a great honor when one serves the earth and becomes a planetary guardian. Your human species has, in many cases, been led astray into the fortified confinements of the intellectual mind to lose their deeper connection to the sacredness of your earth. But if the intellect is not balanced by proper time in stillness and communion with nature, one was running into mental repetition loops that enslave oneself and block soul awareness from being received. The opportunity then is to return to your precious earth and experience firsthand her wisdom and healing properties. When one does return to the soil and shares their energies with her, they empower her teachings to be broadcasted even louder through the unified network that shifts humanity out of any timelines where generations do not understand the wisdom of the feminine and are glued to computer screens. This is, of course, not the way of the new earth, and the shift is available by spending time in nature. Make today one of these shifts by returning to earth. Know clearly that your planet houses the secrets of yourself, and know through her medicinal plants, calming sounds, ebbs and flows, and dynamic presence. This planet you reside on is a living library of cosmic information and is seeking to bless and empower your life. When the planetary guardian comes to your life, it is your Pleiadian guides guiding you back to the beauty of your beloved earth. This is indicating a time to get off all technology, harmonize your mind, and refocus on what is truly important. These reconnections with Earth will reorganize the structure of your operating field and give you clarity. In addition, it will offer precious detoxification from any imbalance of technology and infuse the wisdom of the feminine into all. Of course, we say that technology has an important role in the Earth's evolution, but when scattered and disconnected, it can become a tool of self-enslavement, almost leaving the human in a semi-sleep state. Shift this narrative and enter into Gaia consciousness. Through this commitment, one anchors the new Earth codes and ensures a healthy planet for generations to come. Service, balancing out, revealing, simplicity, technology fast, study the earth, be with the earth, healing, cycles completing, cycles completing, cycles completing. Refocus on what is truly important. Cycles are completing. Refocus on what is truly important. Cycles are completing. Refocus on what is truly important. Refocus on what is truly important. Cycles are completing. Put it in the comments. Cycles are completing. Cycles are completing. Refocus. Cycles are completing. This is your tarot reading. This is, well, we ain't got no tarot cards out yet, but we are. Interesting. So let the cycles shift. Weave the golden future. Yeah, dreams of tigers. So I've been watching a lot of Korean dramas lately, and tigers are very good fortune. In Korea, in the episode I saw last night, there was a tiger, and it was an omen of birth. Okay, so you're birthing new. I love that. I just saw that last night. That was perfect timing to talk to you right now. I told you this was your tarot reading, didn't I? Refocus, cycles completing. Thank you. So you're under this very fertile energy. So when you're focused, remember the fertility of your mind and focus intentionally, because honey, the tigers are here to say you're birthing. You're probably birthing two things. You got twins. Two amazing things are about to birth in your life at the same time. They come in together. They come in hand because they're part of the same energy. They're showing me when I was talking to somebody about letting go of the fear to get up on that karaoke mic, and how it tears down the other things it's connected to. Okay, yeah. So it was created together, and it's going to be birthed together. There's twins coming in. Okay, but is this your business? Is this two new clients? Is this, two new levels of awareness? It's going to change the way you move and groove on this planet. What is that? You're birthing something new. You're making two more paintings, or what is it? Or is this two whole new talents and abilities that you're realizing that you have now, and you're going to grow them from babies, right? Both of these talents, you see what I'm saying? So how is this showing up in your life right now? You're birthing something beautiful into existence. The old cycles are completing, cycles are complete. So here you refocus into your beautiful, powerful, golden future. Yeah. Go there. So when you have the decision to make, you follow it down that path of time, living the experience out in your mind. This is how it unfolds. Then you go back to your neutral, go back to your center, then consider the other option. Do this as many times as you need to with all of the noteworthy options that you have available. See which one's going to lead you to the path of bliss, the most bliss. Which one leads to your most fulfillment? Last night I thought I was going to go to an open mic, and then at the very last minute I get like, nope, we're going to karaoke tonight. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went. It turned out great. But the open mic, it's like, I said that on an open mic one time. Well, I don't know how many times overall I did, but I know there was one time in particular that it stuck with somebody because, at another place, at another time in my distant future, this person comes up to me. I would never recognize them in a crowd, but they recognize me. I want to thank you so much for that open mic you did. You talked about how to make a decision, and that just changed my life. I was like, it did? And she's like, yeah. It did, because I started doing that, and I make all my decisions that way now, and it's changed my life. Thank you so much. And it's like, so the cycles are completing. Another thing, okay, so you're going to get evidence of you were just doing you, baby. I'm saying you're going to get evidence of you were just doing you, baby. And then it had, boom, this is what happened. And it just changed somebody's life for the better. It bettered somebody's human experience. Interesting, because this open mic set that I probably did it out was called The Human Experience. Yeah, that's where she remembered me from, The Human Experience. It was a beautiful spot. It was a beautiful event. I'm so grateful for that's where I had my coming out on the open mic. An open mic led to karaoke. So that was like a big starting point for me to come out of my shell. Now the human experience. So you're going to have this confirmations start to come into your life, showing you about the effects that you've had. So we were talking about our soul ties, right? and how they're all connected to us based off of the choices and the decisions that we make. Like we enhance that energy and make it available for our personal collectives. And so you're going to get confirmation from somebody who is part of that for you. And it's going to be like, I'm so glad I did that. The other thing is you will get confirmation of why something that you thought should work out did not, and it was more beneficial for you at the end of the day that it did not, because had it worked out, working out would have looked a little bit different than you would have hoped that it was going to look. Yeah, working out would have looked a lot different, and that really didn't, the way it would have turned out looking doesn't look like actually working out. So you're going to see that. That's going to come into your awareness, a confirmation that, oh, that was to my benefit, that whole thing went downhill, went left, went south, went whatever, went left. Goodbye. Okay. I hear, but this is something that at one point it used to, this used to make you, cry. It used to make you so sad. Oh man, fucked up. I should have did this. I should have did that. Oh my God, I messed up. Oh my God, this is such a bad choice I made. All that type of stuff, all that type of energy. Yeah. Oh no, honey. And it's, what I'm seeing is at some point you made peace. Well, fuck it. I did what I did. It is what it is. Now I know better. I guess I won't do that anymore. I wouldn't do that if I had that chance. I wouldn't do that the same way. So now, there's that. But what's going to happen is, you will see how it was all working out for you anyways, and that choice you made, you're gonna get some strong confirmation, very strong confirmation that it was not meant for you to go further down that path than what you chose to. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get confirmation of. So let's see, what else do I have for you? I'm gonna go into the journey of love next. Why not? It's here. We may as well, right? This is your reading. You know who you are. Let's see what we have. Excuse me. All right. What's the most valuable message I can deliver to you from the Journey of Love deck? Let's see what we have. What's the message? Oh, you got a few cards coming out. Well, we got a whole spread fallout for you. The breaking at the bottom of the deck. The breaking. This sounds like what we just been talking about. Stuff is changing. So let's look at these cards. The cycles are changing. Coming together. Card number 66. Harmony. Double harmony. Double happiness on both sides. And I have 6 cards here. Oh, past. I heard past. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I need to make some more room here because I don't know how many cards I'm pulling for you today. But until my heart said I'm done, I'm going to keep on reading. How's that sound? We're going to keep on going until my heart says I'm done. All right. And yeah, I haven't heard that yet. I don't even feel like it's close. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And I see that these 3 are you. What was, what is, what will be. I see these 3 as external influences. What was, what is, what will be, which are reflections back to you of what you have been focused upon, of what you have been focused upon, and how the reflections are showing up. So it kind of goes like this. So whatever was over here would have created the past. This one created that one. This one created that one. And this one's creating what's off in the future, in the distant. Okay, so there was a coming together in your physical experience. And then during that physical time, we have the Just for a Moment Joy card number 46. It looked like, I mean, you were so in the joy. When it was together in the physical, you were all in your joy. Like, yes, this feels so good. I love this. Is the best ever. When it was coming together. Okay. Now we have the Mother Praise, card number 15. Okay. I'm hearing prayers for your child. But this is coming to me right now with you and you. Okay, because I'm really focused on the image here. And it's like the picture of you is becoming clearer from both sides of you. And there's a self-nurturing aspect in this, self-mothering. You know, the way you would, from the more knowing, go and mother your child and nourish them and love them and all that. Yeah, for the self. I hear so many of us grow up because we learn how to love our children. And if we will also learn how to love ourselves the same way we learn how to love our children, we'll do better. Heaven is calling you. I heard heaven is calling you. The mother, heaven is calling you. Okay, heaven is calling you to mother yourself. And it's all the mother's lineage. That's the ancestral line, you know. I don't know if you saw the one where we talked so much about the ancestral line, where we're talking about ancestral karma. Family karma comes through the mother's line, because, you know, when the baby is born, it has the eggs. The female has the eggs for the next cycle of children. There will be birth. So actually, your mother didn't have you and birth you into this planet. Your grandmother did. Isn't that crazy? Your mother's mother birthed you because you were already an egg in your mother at that point. That's crazy. Heaven, focus on your spirituality right now. You're super focused on your spirituality and self-nourishment is what I see. And you're seeing that your consciousness is going, it's like you have this insatiable thirst for more knowledge right now. It's like, I want to fill my mind with beautiful things. Heaven is watching you. I heard you're shining bright. So right now, what I just saw was like, you are this light that everybody here is focused on. This light, you are the light. That's how they see you. Your light is so bright. And a lot of times when all of these ones are noticing, it has a lot to do with, I mean, I hear they're always noticing you though, but they're always noticing you. But everybody's like, I see everybody hugging each other with pride and joy. Let's see what we have over here. 3, 2, 1. Things are coming together. Things are coming together in what will be. 3, 2, 1. And it's giving me 3, 2, 1, like energy, like countdown. And then we have the dance of the planets. The planets are shifting. Oh my God. So I don't always watch astrology like I used to, but I still love listening to it because, you know, I've picked up a little bit of awareness and understanding about it over the years. And I was just watching something that was talking about Saturn has been in, was in Capricorn for 2.5 years. I don't know, but it's going into Pisces. It's going into Pisces. Saturn go no. So then it must have been in a, I don't know. Anyways, it's going into Pisces. Was it in Aries? Saturn was in Aries, or was it in? Anyways, Saturn was going into Pisces for 2.5 years, and all the other planets were going to be going direct too. You're going to see an opening up of the energy. It feels like the energy right now is constrained. I'm looking at the spirals and the flows and all of these images here, and all I see is like it's more open here. These two cards are the most open. So you're opening up your energy into a powerful flow on the physical and the 3D. That's what I see. Right now, you're tapping in the physical realm. It looks like you're really, she gives me strong high priestess energy right now, like just all on your own in that receptive mode, learning, being all in your spirit. Like you're still doing the physical things that needs to be done. I see you still handle, all the normal physical things. However, your heart and your energy is focused spiritually. I'm bringing in your own awareness, understanding, breakthroughs, seeing how supported you are, seeing how loved you are. That's, I'm hearing this is what your higher self is focused on. In the physical realm right now, though, that looks like a lot of, I'm hearing the word isolation. Isolation time, sitting alone with your feelings, sitting alone in this place where you're honest with yourself about how you feel so that you can nurture and heal that in yourself. Yes. I love this. Okay. Let me see what else. What deck am I going to use next? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. The Carolyn Mize Archetype cards. All right. This is your reading. Do you know what I'm talking about in your life? Is it resonating? If it's resonating, put some in the comment box. I opened up the chat today so you could. All right. Remember, you're not in this alone. One of the reasons why this video was done in this format was so that you could see that you are not alone. That you are not alone, that there are so many who are right here with you, feeling this vibe, right? Feeling this energy. And it's a collective answer. Your soul group, the sub collective, this in tune with this. Yeah. You're not alone. You're not alone. So let's see. From Carolyn Mize deck, I feel like going over each of these positions with the rest of the decks that we're going to use. So I see these things going to get stacked up pretty high. So let me just make a little bit more room here, because I got some more decks up there that are off camera you can't see. I think I'm going to need a little more space. There we go. That should work. And I'm probably going to put all these up here. And that might be helpful. Yeah, that gives me even more space. Okay. So whether I'm doing nails or cards, like I need plenty of space. And that's coming through right now in your reading, because I'm hearing, and likewise for your creative energy to flow in this beautiful way right now, you're needing lots of space. That's why you're coming through with this right here. With this energy of being in that self-nurturing. What feels like self-love? If it feels like self-love, do more of that. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we have for you, my love? This is your tarot reading. You know who you are. So do I. All right, let's see. I heard it. More of who you are is being revealed every day. Yeah. More of who you are is being revealed every day is what I hear. So let's lay these cards out. Take a peek at the bottom of the deck before we put it down. This is Poet. The shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. The light attribute expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So you have a powerful voice of creation. And when you're angry and distraught and you're screaming out all the things that you hate, right? Then you're giving your breath of life to that with intense emotion. When you're angry and you flip that energy to your positive preferred experience, you're using all that intensity of energy to shift the experience to a more empowered state. I trust that you got the fullness of what that meant. Because when you experience intense emotion, whether it's anger, sadness, frustration, or joy, any of them, the intensity of the emotion means your heart is all in it. So the point of focus at that time is so important, because what you're focused on is going to get a full brunt of a hit of energy that's going to spark life there. So using that intense emotion to fuel your preferred experience. Now that's a skill. That's a powerful skill that's being brought out here with this poet card. That was what I saw. So over here with coming together, what did you have? The servant. To be of service. I want to take care of you. I want to do for you. In the past, your headspace of being in service, okay? On the other side, we have the scribe. Taking notes. This scribe energy is coming through really interesting, though, because I'm getting with the scribe energy. So we see here, this person who's writing. Okay. What I'm actually seeing is the synaptic patterns. What I'm actually seeing is synaptic patterns where, like, your brain has a code. Your brain is like a computer. It is programmed. It's up to you which programs you're running, but not until you realize that it's running programs. Okay. There was some learning. Also, I see there was a lot of learning and awareness that came through the acts of service you were doing. How were you being of service? I got a hot plate coming in. You had a hot plate. You came in hot. I really got all this. It's like this bowl that she's carrying is a bowl of her love. I feel like it's a bowl of love. That's what I'm seeing. So when you came in with your bowl of love and you're like, somebody please consume this. I got something. Okay. I heard it helped to rewrite the synaptic patterning for someone else who shared this experience with you. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah. It helped change their synaptic patternings too, because now they had to introduce new experiences into their life. A new experience of somebody who was serving up a big bowl of love. I got a great big bowl of love waiting for you. Okay, that's what I heard. Okay. In the current energy, with the mother praise, we have the rebel. You're breaking out of the box and your mother is fully supporting you. You're breaking out of the box, and it's an act of you mothering yourself and nurturing yourself, saying, baby, if it feels good to you, go for it. If that feels better, go do that. So you're rebelling against what the synaptic patterning previously held for you, rewriting it. Rewriting the synaptic patterning. On the other side, with the Heaven card, we have Avenger. With the Rebel and the Avenger, hello. What you're doing is an act of justice that benefits so many. And I just see those ancestors standing in the heavens, and they're like, So proud. Yeah. This is like Miss Marvel is being watched by the 24th dimensional saying, go ahead, get it, baby. Okay. In the unfolding, we had 3, 2, 1. And with that, the Virgin. A new experience you ain't never done before. You coming together with some new something. And you about to have a new experience you ain't had before. With 3, 2, 1, it's a very creative, empowering energy. A very creative and empowering. Something new. Okay, with the Dance of the Planets, we have the Warrior. The Warrior is coming in with the Dance of the Planets. I see you. I keep talking about, the breaking the barriers with the karaoke. This is what I see happening here. You're going to do something new and different, just like somebody. So out of the 3 people that had never done karaoke before, 2 did last night and the 1 would not. And it's interesting because the 2 that did were like, hello. The thing of it was because they took the chance and they did that thing for the first time, but he just would not. And it was funny because before any of them all sat down and started talking and karaoke for them, a couple hours before it even came up for them, he and I had a conversation, and we talked about the power of breaking those invisible ties and the pointlessness of being afraid of karaoke, because it can't really hurt you. It's like, I don't care how many times somebody say, oh, I'm gonna make everybody ear bleed. No, you're not. I've never seen nobody's ear bleed at karaoke, okay? I'm just saying. Yeah. But there's a warrior coming in here, and I just see like you doing something for the first time. I'm nervous and I'm trembling, waiting for you to walk in. Okay. Try so hard to sit still, but I just can't keep still. Ooh. Okay. The warrior is coming in. This is you accomplishing something major that breaks your energy free, is the way I'm seeing it. And it's something you haven't done before. Okay. Like a virgin, touch for the very first time. Like a virgin. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that song's coming through. The Akashic Tarot next. Let's see what else I have for you, my dear. This is your reading. That warrior in the Dance of Planets is giving me a strong Mars energy. So what I just saw was interesting. On the table, this warrior and his lightning bolt are pointed straight over here at this servant and her bowl. And the way I'm seeing it is he's going to try to throw that lightning bolt and hit the bowl in front of her. Now, this is in the future. Now, there's a reading I did where it talked about shooting your arrows. When you shoot your arrows, you shoot them out ahead of you. And then, you're going to have to walk over to pick up your game, whatever you'd have caught with the arrow, whatever you've hunted down. And so you catch up to those arrows that you've landed eventually is something that I'm seeing. You catch up to those arrows. So it's almost, it's like the service you did in the past all laid the path for this new energy to come into you, because it created such a strong calling on your heart for something better. It created such a strong calling on your heart for something more pure. You're like, okay, I was in service in this way. I'm not doing that no more. That didn't serve me well. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. looking for the cards to stop or fall. Are you going to do it? Or do I just need to reach in and start grabbing? Okay, apparently I need to reach in and start grabbing. Here we go. Intricacies and industries of the Seven of Scrolls. They're building something, taking the measurement of it. Taking the measurement of it, looking at what it's going to take to get this built. Okay. We have the Three of Forces, the bird's nest. Feeding, or you're feeding something, you're nourishing something. I told you, mama energy, this is time for self-nourishing. You got to feed your babies. Yeah, feed your babies. What is this you've been growing? You got to feed it more energy, keep feeding it more energy so that it can grow and begin to fly. So there's this new level of awareness that you had, this new state that you're in. Keep feeding it. I mentioned earlier, you've got this insatiable, I saw that you have this insatiable desire to learn, to fill your mind and your energy with empowering things. Okay. The bird's nest. All right. What else? The Queen of Keys. Oh, I told you you're unlocking something. You're unlocking some prosperity. You're unlocking 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see over here with the scribing just for a moment, Joy. The Archangel Michael. They've been watching what you've been doing. Everything you've done has been recorded. I heard everything you've done has been recorded. Archangel Michael with the Sword of Truth. That joy, that truth is part of the record now. It's part of the memory now. It's in the memory bank. It's in the human experience at this time. That joy that was from your being of service is part of the record now. It's part of the record now, which is an important part of the record now because it wasn't there before. Wow, the divine position. We did talk about the energy of the rare healer. This is coming out with the shadow. So while you're in rebel mode right now, nourishing the little babies and healing yourself, allowing yourself to be, I'm hearing to be a rambunctious teenager, allowing to be a rambunctious teenager. Interesting. What the heck? It feels something like that. There's a healing going on here. There's a strong healing of your heart happening. I heard so play and have fun. Queen of Keys, you're going to be, I see you unlocking a new experience for yourself she's looking way back at this mama bird with the worm in her mouth, trying to feed the little baby birds. And she's looking over there with all this joy. So it's like, you're going to look back at this moment and know that from this moment, this beautiful experience was created. This human experience is beautiful. You're unlocking something here. It's new. It's something you wanted. It's just a countdown. 3, 2, 1, baby. You'll be looking back with so much joy over that. Look at that, because you'll have this knowing that you designed it with the architect, the one of keys, the Ace of Keys coming out, the warrior and the dance of planets. Your spirit got the message that you gave off when you were working back here, trying to be of service. So just because it didn't work out with something or someone back then doesn't mean it's not still happening for you. It's just the ones that don't want to be co-creative components to that got to be shifted into their proper positions so that the ones that do or are can be shifted into their proper positions. Archangel Gabriel is at the bottom of the deck talking to me about, what have you been giving your power away to, and where was there room for you to reclaim your power where you have been in service, giving it away, but you had this vision of a coming together. You gave it away for love. You whatever you did it for love, to be of service, okay? But that it was momentary. It was fleeting. It was momentary. But what it did was it rewrote your code to have a different experience that was heard by your spirit realm, that was heard by the angels, that was Archangel Michael is there, that was heard, that message received. Okay, so then the divine physician comes in saying, well, let's go ahead and heal your heart so you can be in alignment with what you want. First, the heart has to be healed. Then the architect, from a heal heart standpoint, which you're sitting and doing that right now as a rebel. You're sitting and doing that right now. From that heal heart standpoint, then you go into architect energy, where you start designing, and then boom, it unlocks and it unfolds here all these beautiful new experiences, because you'll be creating from you are creating from a healed heart experience, from a nurturing experience. You're creating a healed heart experience. So as you look at yourself in this energy of self-nurturing, you're saying, this is what it will be. I'm hearing this is what it will be for me. Let's look at the Sacred Traveler Oracle next. There goes my sign. There goes my sign. The sign. Did something fall straight to the floor and that was the sign? I saw the sign and it fell right to the floor. I saw the sign. Okay. Let's see, what is the message that I have for you? What's the most valuable message that I can give to you right now? This is your tarot reading. You know who you are. So do I. If you saw a bird's nest recently, can you put that in the comment? I said a bird's nest. Okay. Yeah, you had to count the cost about. Yeah, so you had to begin the process, count the cost, nourish it, boom, fulfillment. Interesting. But in the way there's like all this processing you got to do. There's all this processing you got to do. And the processing is going to take you to rebel against whatever has been your normals before. What was your normal patterning of the way you were serving up your big old bowl of love to who? To who? Okay, let's see. What's the message for you? What do I have for you? Choosing your path, all is possible. See, you made a decision. You made a decision. I love that. You made a decision about how you wanted to be of service, about where you wanted to be. As you look back on your path and from the past, it caused you to say, you know what? I want to choose something different. What else? We have grounding. Now you're grounding it, nourishing it, growing it, rebelling against what was, saying, no, I don't want that no more. I already chose a different path for myself. I'm going to nourish the new path. And I'm going to sit here until that new path unfolds, I heard. Okay. And then wandering path, enjoy the journey. There's the new path unfolding. You'll be going down it. It'll be a journey. You'll enjoy it. You'll be going to places you've never gone before. It's a virgin energy. Okay, miracles in the past. Expect the wonders to emerge. As you chose your path, miracles started unfolding for you. The universe responded to that. They took note with the scribe energy. Archangel Michael was listening, ready to go. You asked for some joy. They heard you. Okay, they were happy when you finally asked for some help, when you finally asked for what you wanted, not from another person, but from the spirit realm to empower yourself. Damn, there's some good coffee. What else? Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, that has to happen. So because of the miracles that are coming your way, one of the beginning of the miracles starts with this healing energy, with this connecting, mending, and releasing energy. The miracle is when you start doing this, a miracle has shown up in your life. This is part of the process for you to be aligned with that. Heaven sent you this opportunity. You aligned with your heaven. You aligned with your heaven in order, as a result of having this opportunity, so that you can have the skills and the energy necessary for the next phase for you, which is Warrior and Ace of Keys, and it's a great adventure. You're going to take a risk and move forward. Okay, so while you're on this wandering path, You're going to be meeting somebody interesting on this wandering path. There'll be somebody interesting you meet on this wandering path. Because they had a wish too. And you've been following, and I just see like a meeting is being set up. But it just has to do with you right now. Like, go ahead and take this time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing to ground yourself, explore your roots. How did I get here? What do I want to nourish? Okay. And where do I want to go next? Because look, in this grounding period right now, in this rebel energy, you're uncovering treasure inside of yourself. You're uncovering treasure inside of yourself that you hadn't seen before. This is beautiful. I love it. That is so cool. Wow, I love it. All right. The enchanted map. Let's do the enchanted map next. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Okay, I'm going to take the book out for this deck. Let's see what we have. What is the message for you? This is your reading. What is the message for you? Yeah, you made a decision. It's like with that decision, it's like, okay, I gotta go when the weather is right. I gotta go when the timing is right. Something like that. Interesting. Somebody else out there in your experience who was part of it before came in like a miracle, learned some things. You know, it's time for them to cross some bridges, but they stand in the middle, so they got to go have another adventure to help them see what they want to do. Meanwhile, you're about to have some that are new, because there's a new experience here for you, and you're unlocking it. Okay. Let's see what's the message. All right, here we go. Into the unknown. You chose your path. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm sure gonna find out. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm sure gonna find out. Solitude. Yeah, right now. This is your now position. Solitude. Yeah, sitting with yourself, nourishing about this opportunity, this into the unknown. You know, there's a period before you can go. You bought your ticket, but it's not time to go yet, in other words. And then the wizard of awareness, you're unlocking new levels of awareness. You're unlocking new levels of awareness. And yeah, creating new situations and circumstances by choosing to go down a different path, a path that is foreign to you. You're doing things in a way you haven't done it before. That's what I see. Yeah, the universe was listening to you. You asked for some assistance. Archangel Michael come in and cut the cords. Miracle. It was a miracle the way it happened. For a moment you were happy about it. And now you're in this healing phase. So now's the time to drop all the coins in the wishing well, baby. You should be walking around. Just go ahead and keep making wishes all day long. Well, I wish this. Oh, I wish that. Real quick, and then let it go and let it be, and then go about your day appreciating the well that you have to draw from. Universe is hearing all the things while you're by yourself and you got all these thoughts going on in your head, like they're hearing, and is responding. Yeah. Stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud. Well, that elephant is not stuck in the mud is the thing. I see it picked its foot up out of the mud. And look, the bird. So it's like, will you choose to be the bird on somebody's back who is working their way through the mud? Interesting. Just realizing you're not really stuck. So are you the bird or are you the elephant? Even if you're the elephant, you're getting out of it. Awareness that you're in mud helps, because now you know you need to get out of the mud, is what I hear. A rescue. Let's read about this rescue energy at the bottom of the deck. What is the rescue card? There's card number 16, Tower energy in the Tarot, and Magician and Lover's energy in the Tarot as well. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself trouble, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. I see that you did that. You asked for help. You asked for help in the past, and the universe responded to that. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see the many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. And then the reverse energy asks, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Reversed, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. A need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. Okay. And then I heard, I am asserting the mastery of my true self as a powerful affirmation. I am asserting the mastery of my true self. Let's go into Starseed energy with the Starseed Oracle. This is your reading. Who are you? All right. I know who you are. You know who you are. Okay, let's see. What is the message for you? What's the message that I have for you right now? What's the message that I have for you? Oh, okay. That one. Interesting. Something didn't want to come back. Something, it didn't want to come down. They were trying to fight to come together. There's a fight to come together, I heard. There's a fight to come together. Hold on. All right. Let's see. What is the message? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. It's interesting when you say let yourself be seen in this, because she's like buried with all these flowers all around her. So it's like, and in here, into the unknown. Look at, she's too kind of like covered up, right? I mean, she's wearing her clothes, but she's got a blindfold on. She's got all this stuff around her face. She's got all this stuff around her face. He's just got some armor on, but his face is open. Okay. All right. So, into the unknown. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. There was something here in the past, like, you were hiding yourself, but now this is what part of the reason why you're spending so much time alone now. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. You're in this deep healing phase. It's not something you can do with a whole bunch of external influences. This is something you got to do by yourself. The butterfly doesn't become a butterfly until after it went into the cocoon, baby. You got to go into the cocoon. And the diamond doesn't become a diamond until it's been underneath all that pressure. Time alone to form. Time alone for formation. That's what I'm seeing here for you. Let's see what else. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. I told you there was Mars energy up here with that card. The warrior, I was seeing heavy Mars energy. I see you detaching from it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I just heard people have asked me if it's possible to ever sever a twin flame union, and it is. You'll sever that twin flame union when you heal the energy in yourself that the twin flame was trying to show you. That's what the message is there. Wizard of Awareness, the Queen of Keys. So as you become aware of this, this is how you unlock that. This is a new path for you where you're detached, free to wander. 3 goes to 1. That twin flame energy takes you into this creative space as you rectify the energies inside of yourself, as you get yourself aligned with yourself, as you're no longer requiring the external mirror of the twin because of, so to create the awareness in you of your own energies, your own cross current energies, your own shadows. Then you release and unlock from the attachment that you detach, because now your soul is ready to reach for the next thing. And it's not that wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. When you were in that yeah, so spirit heard you. Spirit heard you. Look at this image. They heard when you asked, but things needed to come together. And that looks like all the planets coming together with the dance of the planets that you have up there. So let's see. Yeah, it wasn't time yet. You needed to learn to let yourself be seen. It's like the universe was waiting for you to get in tune with who and what you really are and see yourself in the mirror before something could unlock for you. The void, stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. It is in the cosmic womb. They saw you. It's got to be left alone to grow. Don't fuck with a cocoon. If you break the butterfly out of the cocoon, the butterfly will die very fast. It will not live a full life. Don't fuck with the cocoon. You're in deep cellular healing. While the caterpillar turns into the butterfly, every one of its cells goes through an entire change. You are being completely changed. Love this time by yourself and know you're being transformed like a butterfly. You're in this deep cellular healing. What you've done is change the synaptic patternings. This changes your genetic coding, which changes all of your cells. This takes time. Be patient during this time of healing. It will be done when it is done. And until then, appreciate every moment of it, knowing that things are happening beyond your ability to perceive fully. I heard spiritually you are perceptive of it, because spiritually you're aware that there's something going on. I could just feel it. And it's actually happening. But meanwhile, ground yourself in this new energy. See, okay, so this is coming out now. I had heard somebody had sent me this video, which I don't know where it's at anymore, but it's like this person was with Marilyn Monroe when she was in New York City when she was just Norma Jean. When she was Norma Jean, and she told somebody, you want to see me become her right now? And she, without changing anything, she changed, and all of a sudden she became Marilyn Monroe, and everybody couldn't take their eyes off of her and all of these different things. And what Spirit showed me was she had done this so many times before. She had done this so many times before. And she decided all Norma Jean had to do was practice that vibration of it, just that one more time. And this time when she did it, she had practiced the vibration so much that she became Marilyn Monroe. And the whole world saw that for her. But Spirit showed me like she had practiced the feeling of it so many times. So what is this? So this is like, I wonder if that's what the caterpillar does when it goes into its cocoon mentally. Does the caterpillar begin to see itself as this butterfly? Had the caterpillar always seen itself as a butterfly and said, you know, this doesn't match what I am, I'm going to practice the vibration of it. And then when they get the vibration strong enough, they turn into this cocoon phase. And then when they're finally there, it's interesting. It's kind of silly. I know. I get it. But you catch a drift. You do it enough times. You feel the feeling of it. The universe does. It feels the universe speaks in vibration. So the vibration of that must show up. It's universal law. That's how it works. And all of a sudden, the whole world knew Marilyn Monroe, the first supermodel. She's Mexican. That's hot. Okay. What else? You're not alone. And you are not alone. For I am here with you. Okay. Isolation, physical connection, community. When you come out, then you're going to go find all the other butterflies. Butterfly in the sky. You can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in my book, The Reading Rainbow. So, look, then once you're flying, you will remind others that they are not alone when they feel stuck in the mud. That's what I see. You're going to be, so it's all by divine design. Is it that there's somebody, yeah, each one of them will be so significant to you too. And you will assist them when they're stuck in the mud. But the only way you can do it is because you do it yourself. That was some good coffee. I just topped off a cup of coffee. I have to drink some water next, but I get to drink some water next. I don't have to do a fucking thing. It is a pleasure to drink water. I'm going to drink some water next. I get to. Yay. So what you're going through right now is a challenge. You could have even been feeling like life was stuck in the mud, and you asked for a way out. You asked for some help. Spirit showed up and showed out, and that resulted in, boy, you sure be feeling alone right now. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. So here's the thing. Battered Women's Shelter. I know the experience because I went to a few when I was a kid. Look, hold on real quick. Lost Lands is at the bottom of the deck. Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, so Battered Women's Shelter. Had that experience as a child several times. And they would always take you to an emergency shelter first. In the emergency shelter, nobody can know where you're at. You're not allowed to tell anybody where you're at. If you do, you're removed because they're very strict about who has access to that place. It's a secret location. You cannot reveal it to anyone. So, in this experience, there's something that like that with you right now, where you're at least spiritually, and you could even feel this way physically, right? All this time you're spending alone is because you're in a spiritual shelter right now. It's an emergency. There's been a rescue to get you out of what you were in. There has been a rescue, a secret spiritual black ops missions just for you, because you are that valuable. You are that loved. You are that significant. And so that's what happened. You asked for something better. So spirit comes in to align you with that. And now you're in the spiritual safe house. From the spiritual safe house, there's assistance to help you. They're not going to leave you alone. You're going to make a clean break from what was and come into what is. And, there'll be a better place. You'll eventually be able to share your location with others. Yes. Send me your location. They could be people trying to get with you or see you right now and all this stuff. And are you just not feeling it? Are you just not feeling it? Or is it that you're nobody is and you wish they were? We often want what we don't have. So is that what it is? But I see what is happening is this time alone is meant for you to go through this deep cellular healing. It's a physical and an emotional healing. Your cells are changing. Your brain is changing. Your heart is changing. It's all growing. Let's go to the Work Your Light deck next. what messages do I have for you? This is your tarot reading. Ooh, did you give it a thumbs up? Do you love the content we're producing here? Put something in the comments. Let's see. What is the most valuable messages I have for you? This is your reading. I know who you are. You know who you are. There's a reason that keeps repeating. I don't usually do that so much in readings, but it is today. So let's see. The Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. The spirit realm has been helping you, baby, the assistant. The Council of Light. You reached out. I'm hearing to the higher courts. Whether you know it or not, when you asked for the help to bring things together for you, you reached out to the higher courts, the spirit realm courts. Yeah. The Council of Light heard you. I heard your intention was all love. All these ones in this image, their intention was love and peace and happiness. And that's what they taught. All the masters are there, right? You chose your path. You wanted to be a service. You chose your path, and it was in service. Your coming together was in service of. So I heard, yeah, you chose to love one who was so aware of it that they made you wait. They made you wait. Confirm that you can still hear me. Transformation. Again, girl, I love because again, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Things are changing at a cellular level. Again, deep cellular healing. Again, I'm telling you, this time alone is so perfect for you. What else? The Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I told you was going to teach, folks. I told you were going to be in that position because that's what I saw for you. Everything you're going through right now is you could take all of this and share it. And it doesn't mean you have to go get on YouTube like I am. It doesn't mean any of that. You don't have to get TikTok or not. If you want to, by all means, feel free. That would be fun, right? If it's fun, do it. If it's not, then don't. Because you could do this as you work. You do this without even talking. You can do this. Yeah, your energy teaches other energies. How's that? Your vibration trains the vibrations around you. How's that? You're coming into deeper level of awareness. So in the past, there was this thought of being a servant by physical actions is what I'm seeing. And one thing that I'm seeing unfolding here for you in your path is being a service through the spiritual workings. Not because you're talking about it or doing something physical, but by holding the energy of it. As you realize that the energy you hold creates results in this physical world, you'll be very intentional with the energy that you're holding as the wizard of awareness. Yeah, and you're going to start practicing doing this in a new way. So in the past, you connected to your lover so much through the physical. And in this new energy, you're going to be connecting more to that which you love in the spiritual. Realizing that it's actually the most effective way to do such things is what I'm hearing. You're realizing that it's the most effective way to do these things. There is no better, more effective way to accomplish these types of goals, I hear. Okay. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. You had to change your energy. You had to shift. You were like, this doesn't feel good. I really want a shift. Spirit heard when you asked. You were like, this is not what love should feel like. And then miracles started being called forward from your energy for you in this physical human experience. What else we have? Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Again, ancient ancestors stand beside you. Didn't I already tell you that? In the same position that you had the heavenly beings standing with you. Your ancient ancestors stand with you. While you cross bridges, protecting your path. I heard receiving the blessings of the ancestors. Receiving the blessings of the ancestors unlocks so much inheritance for you. Spiritual and everything in the physical world is spiritual, I heard. Okay. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Because of what's happening now, you're going to have more knowing that your path is steady and stable and firm in front of you than you've ever had in your life. Because there's more experience of it. It's more in your pattern synaptically. Having had the experience, it's more written to your personal code. The Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And immediately I heard, it doesn't look the way we think it's going to look. It doesn't always look the way we think it's going to look. You think that it's going to look like taking and making another person's life different in before your physical eyes. But they're saying in most cases, your physical eyes won't always see what you've created, but in some cases you will. So we did talk earlier about some confirmation that's coming your way as well about how you have done just that. Okay. We're going to go into the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Let's see what else we have for you. I told you I saw a big old stack of cards, and I do. This is a big old stacks of cards. Oh boy, I'm loving doing your reading. This is awesome. This is your tarot reading. Yeah, you're definitely rewriting some powerful things. When you rewrite your DNA, it affects your soul ties very strongly, the closest ones to you. Yeah, it does. I was just looking at a TikTok recently that talked about some tests that they were doing to look at the DNA of those who, how it all lights up when those who are psychic versus those who are non-psychic. And one thing that they found was it's the garbage DNA that's lit up. If everything happens for a reason, we're talking about the structure, the foundation, the framing of life is the DNA. There's no way that there's any junk in there. And so it's the parts of DNA. You're lighting up your DNA strand in a way that it hasn't been before. Yeah, you're lighting up the strand of your DNA in a way that it hasn't been lit before. Okay, so let's see what else I have for you from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. What's the message? All right, here we go. What is the message that I have for you? What is the message for you? This is your tarot reading. I know who you are. You know who you are. You're resonant with this reading. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Starting here. The King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to other. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others was huge for you. You were so about trying to take actions, to take care of the others, to be of assistance because you are very generous. Being very generous in that. Okay, and now the Chariot. Archangel Metatron, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success from others. Your ancestors are acknowledging that in your physical world, you have overcome some major challenges, difficulties, things that were put in your path as obstacles to overcome. They're acknowledging here that you have overcome so many of those. And as a result, like you get this, it feels like downtime. You get this period of calm, of rest, this period to just sit in your new experience, sit in your new energy, and appreciate your new position, appreciating your new perspective, appreciate your new place as you're doing different from where you were. You're grounding your energy. You're grounding this new energy. You're grounding this new reality. Because remember, the new experience feels so different. You never had it before. It can be very uncomfortable. So things can, I'm feeling uncomfortable right now. But you're about to unify. I'm hearing there's a unifying of yourself so much more with your higher self, the Wizard of Awareness. You're releasing that Mars energy with this great severing. You're releasing some anger. You're releasing some masculine energy. You're releasing some attachments to acting, to having to prove by action. So there's been a big energy recently in some readings that I've done about feeling like you have to prove yourself through action to others. Yeah, you're releasing that shit. You're releasing that shit. That is an illusion. That's an illusion. Yes, your actions will prove to others, but you don't have to prove shit. People are going to know because of what you do. You're not going to have to keep trying. So if you've already, it's like you can't help but show up and do the things that you do. You've been a servant. You've been in love. You've been showing concern for others. People can't help but see what you do. But when they don't acknowledge it, they don't have awareness of it or something like that. This is releasing the need to then repeatedly try to force them to see. If you can't see it, I'm trying to open. I don't need to force your eyes open. You ain't ready to open your eyes? Okay, cool. That's what it feels like. Ace of Raphael in your future. A positive, new, emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Ding, 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 ding. We've got a winner with these deep and lasting spiritual insights. Okay. But also everything that I read here is true for you. I see that with this Virgin, you're having new experiences in life moving forward that are positive and emotionally fulfilling in your relationships with others. And it's all related to your self-awareness, the way that you perceive yourself, the worthiness with which you perceive yourself, you knowing that those you're aligning with new energies. Those who are meant to be there will be there. Those who were meant not to be there will have already been removed during this period of solitude that you are in. Okay. And it's because the energy of your new reality cannot exist with that vibration in place. That vibration is too foreign to it. So in the past, you let go of something with this Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities for happiness, searching for the silver lining. Yeah. You let go. You made some decisions to let go of some things, to go at your own, to take a risk on life and believe that miracles are real and they happen for you. And you asked for some assistance. The universe heard you. You wish somebody very well. You wish everybody well, because you want nothing bad for anybody. But at the same time, like, you've got to stand up for yourself with that Avenger and cross these bridges to make different experiences for yourself. And then we have the Sun card coming out here saying, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yes. Focusing your thoughts in things that you want to see, the preferences, not the things that you want to repudiate, but the preferences instead. Not the things that you don't choose, but the things that you do choose. Don't like how you're feeling? Find something else to feel. Find something different to focus on. What else? The Star, Archangel Jophiel. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Yes, by trusting in your path, you're coming into an experience that is going to be a lot more lighter, a lot more freer. You haven't felt this way before with that Virgin energy. It's an act of self-love. With the Ace of Raphael, the Lover's card is at the bottom saying you had to make important decisions in regards to matters of love. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. Sometimes we choose to walk away from love because we love them so much. We don't want them to hurt themselves anymore because they're not doing what they're supposed to in this divine love with us. because when when they don't choose to honor what it is, there are repercussions for that. And when you become aware of that, you make your choices wisely, because if they can't honor the connection, then you don't want to watch them suffer. That's what I see. If you can't honor the connection, you don't want to watch them suffer, because it will lead to karmic repercussions and circumstances for them. All right. Next up, I'm going to pull for you from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. We're going on 2 hours for your reading. Yay! I love it. I don't remember the last time I did a reading that was 2 hours, but I love it. So let's see what we have for you from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards, please and thank you. What's the message for you? It's the most valuable message that I have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful. I see all the love on the Wisdom app. Shout out to the good folks on the Wisdom app. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have? It says we got 42 live on the Wisdom app. I see a Shaman. I see a Brandy. I see a Christina. I see Rich. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Let's see what I see in the chat here on YouTube. I see Liza. I see Golden Amazon. I see Brooklyn. I see Norma Jean. And Malibu. Try Nick. Yes, I love. All right, let's see what is the message here that I have for you at this time. What's the message? Most valuable message, please. I'm looking for one card here. What's the most valuable message? Thank you. I asked for one and I get two. I have found the one that my soul loves. You'll meet your soulmate when the time is right. Interesting. You'll meet your soulmate when the time is right. I have found the one that my soul loves. You found someone that your soul loves. Interesting. But you'll meet your soulmate when the time is right. I'm hearing your soul loves so many. That's one thing I'm hearing. Your soul loves so many. Bottom of the deck. Harmony is pure love. For love is complete agreement. Yeah, harmony is pure love. For love is complete agreement. Your soul loves somebody, but you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Your soul loves somebody to help you get an alignment for that soulmate. Interesting. It all happens for a reason. Every heartbreak, every pain, every difficulty, every gain, every loss. It all happens for a reason. Yeah, you've met one that your soul loves, but you will meet your soulmate when the time is right, which is indicating to me that the time has not yet been right. The time has not yet been right. It will be, because it says you will. Yeah, your soul has loved somebody, but you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Okay. Let's see what we have for you from the Heal Yourself reading cards. Let's grab these out. Get you some more messages. So thankful and grateful for you and for all that you do. You're a beautiful soul with so much love that you have become from an experience here that has brought so much challenge to you. But look at all you've become. Look at all you've become, and you're not done. You're still here. This is not over yet. It's far from over. It's far from over. You got so much more in you still that you will do. Still. All right. So let's see. What's the message? What's the most valuable message here? Yes, I love this. Okay, yeah, there's a blessing, a miracle. You might have asked for miracles. Send me an angel. Ooh, send me an angel. Ooh, right now. Right now. Oh, yeah, see, rejection is here. So you had to look at rejection. You found the one your soul loves, but there was some rejection there. Card number 13, Death card energy. You found the one your soul loved, but there was some rejection there. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So give me something to go here. What do we have? Show me this soulmate. Meet your soulmate energy when the time is right. The rejection was necessary, I heard, to expand your capacity for love so that you can meet the capacity of love of this soulmate. You'll both have the same capacity for love, and it's going to be enormous. Okay, let's see what we have. Ah! Love. Okay, and it's card number 28. The 28th could be an important date in your experience, but we don't want you to linger over the 28th. We want you to look at the High Priestess and the Strength card as well. You need to know, like you know, that everything has happened for a reason, even though your soul has loved. The soulmate, where there's a reciprocal balanced love, comes in the perfect time. The bottom of the deck is card number 29. Discover your life purpose. So everything that has happened up until now was to help you discover your life purpose, to love, to expand the capacity of love within yourself. Yes. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have from the wisdom of the oracle now for you? Let's see, what's the message? Get some shuffles on this deck. What's the most valuable message? Why is that card is upside down? Something. Do I got cards in both directions going on here? Yeah, these cards is flipped and flopped. Okay. All right. We ain't going to mess with it right now, but let's see. What do we have? What's the message for you? What else can you reveal? So on one side, somebody here, this person, their soul loved you. Oh, I heard this person's soul loved you. For you, it was perfect timing. This person's soul loved you. They just rejected what their soul saw, and you chose to love, and they chose to reject. Everybody has their choice on how to respond to the energy. Your souls were in love. You recognize it, they didn't. Now, again, the reading where it came through is like you on this. Why do you love them so much, even though it hurts so bad? Why you hurt me so bad? I can tell you, baby, why you hurt me so bad. Okay. Why? Because you guys on alternate dimensions, you guys are together. And in some other dimension, they're not rejecting you. It's interesting. In this rejection energy, like they left you on your own. You were the only one that accepted the opportunity to love that both of your souls knew. Okay. This is not something to feel bad about that you loved anyway. That's okay. See, when you're in love, you're more aligned with the alternate dimensional reality versions of yourself. So you are coming in a very whole and complete energy into this experience, ready for love. No, I'm not saying that you were perfect or whatever. It was for more healing to happen through the mirror of this person and the love that you have for them. However, for it to continue on, you would have both had to make that change. Okay, and this person, we have serendipity in reverse on their side of the table. It was not by accident. And the thing is, this person had a hard time going with the flow, being happy, bringing in happiness, enjoying the flow, enjoying life. This person, they would do it sometimes, but because it came out in reverse, I'm like, they kind of had a hard time with that. Let me see your side of the experience here. Your side of the experience. Oh, was it in the past that you had a hard time enjoying where you were? Is this showing your energy in the past? You were in, yes, I'm hearing yes. So in the past, your energy was, I found the one my soul loves, but they don't want me. And it was not by situation. You believed that you had met for a reason. Now in the future here, in what's unfolding for you and what you're becoming. So it's like, this is what you've been, this is what you're becoming. And you're like in this middle phase of these two sides of you, that what you're becoming is you'll meet your soulmate when the time is right, which is that reciprocal. And then love, what you're becoming is love. I'm just going to love no matter what. Even if it's just a photo and a memory in the back of my mind. Okay, I will love no matter what. And the yang is in reverse. And it's not about taking action to try to make something happen or make somebody love me or bring it in. Even if they're not here, I will take actions that benefit me, and my capacity for love is one thing that I'm hearing there. What's at the bottom? We have generation in rebirth. Okay, yeah, because there's no more new starts for something here. That's it. The new start you're taking is for yourself, which means for this, something about the new start for yourself doesn't allow a new start with the other is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's go next into the whispers of love. Okay. What else do we have for you? So many card decks. I have no idea how many. I just knew I was pulling a lot, and I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. So many cards. So many cards. What's the point of having so many cards if I don't use them? So what's the point of having so much if you're not using it? You got so much ability for love, so much capacity for love. I got a great big bucket of love is waiting for you. Okay, listen. So you got a great big bucket of love. What's the point if you're not using it? Stop looking for somebody else to use it on. Use it on yourself. You're the one that really needed it the most anyway. You're the one that deserved it the most. It was really for you the whole time. And then when you doing it for you, then guess what? You go in line with other folks that's doing that too. And I feel good from there on out. It's like, come and talk to me. I really want to know you. Can I talk to you? Okay, let me see what else. Listen with your heart. You listened with your heart, all right. And in the past, it was like, okay, the situation doesn't want me. The situation doesn't want me. You're listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. You started to realize, like, there's a reason he keeps rejecting me. You started to understand what that was, but then you also surrendered. I'm hearing you also surrendered to the fact that it wasn't really your place to do something about his response to the loving you were giving. Okay, and we're not just talking about one person. We're talking about different ones in your past experience. You're realizing, like, it was never your you didn't have to feel some type of way because they didn't know how to respond to it. It's like releasing the responsibility for how somebody can or cannot receive love from you. You were there to give it, and then your heart was like, okay, we're done now. We're not going to keep throwing our love down this black hole. Let's see. Show me something else here. It says receive with love and appreciation. Yes. So you're so used to giving. It's time to learn how to receive in this new energy. You're aligning with situations that are going to show you how loved you are. And now I'm hearing this beautiful calling that was put forth, this request that I heard Abraham say. It's like, if I'm so loved, then show me how that's true. Then show me. If I'm so blessed, then show me how blessed I am. How blessed am I? Show me how blessed am I? If I'm so appreciated, then show me how appreciated am I? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Be willing to express love to receive love. Yes, you've done that. But then once you did that and you were expressing love and then you weren't necessarily receiving the reciprocation of that, there was this point where it became necessary to be more, because it's okay. It's okay to give love where ones don't know how to give love. However, you do it because you see a light. You do it because it feels right. And at some point it just shut off. It shut off and it stopped feeling light. It stopped feeling right. It stopped feeling right. You do it while it feels right. When it stopped feeling right, there's nothing you could do but just let it be what it is. And you can't ignore what you've seen. You can't ignore what you felt. Okay, it doesn't mean you stop giving the love. It means you stop giving it in the same way that is allowing for it to be disrespected because it's unreciprocated and it's been rejected. It was being rejected. I'm not going to keep giving this to you if you're just going to, I'm not going to keep serving up you platters of this steak here if you're just going to throw it out the fucking window every time. If you're going to throw it straight into the garbage can. You don't eat steak. I'm going to quit serving you steak because I'm a steak, baby. Or what is it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not serving you this. I'm not serving this to you if you're just going to keep throwing it away. It's a waste. It's a waste. You don't want it? Okay, cool. I'll save it. I'll give it to somebody who's going to eat it. Okay. I'm going to give it to somebody who's going to eat it. I'm going to give it to somebody who's going to appreciate it. Okay. And if not, I could have been feeding myself this whole time. I was busy feeding you. And you were busy throwing it away. What? All right. Let's see. What else do we have here for you? What else do I have for you? Yeah, you have to learn to listen with a loving heart And you did, but you also had to learn to listen to yourself with a loving heart about guidance that was, I'm hearing self-sustaining, self-building, self-empowering, all of that as well, because you were so tuned to listening even for others so much is the way it's coming through. Listening on the behalf of how you could be of service. Okay. What else can you show me here? What else will you show me here for her? What can I see for her, please? And thank you. What's the message for you? Is leave behind what is no longer you. You figured that out. I can't. I don't vibrate the same. I might feel my soul may be loving you, but you are clearly the opposite. You are not like me. You are the opposite. You're all shadow and I'm all love. You're all rejection and I'm all acceptance. That doesn't work so well unless I just want to keep feeding and never get fed. Oh, keep feeding and never get fed? No, you realize, like, that's no longer me. I've outgrown this situation. I've taken what my soul came here to learn from this experience. It's time to move forward. And hope is here. Hope. There's a lot of statements out there talking about, you got to have hope. And for me, hope is part of I was recently shown how it's part of a gradation of knowing. There's hope, there's belief, and there's knowing. Hope and belief are not certain, but knowing is. So from this hope, you're going to build, it's like to build the knowing. So hope is like a foundational step so it's like clearing the ground so you can pour a new foundation, right? The knowing is when that foundation is already poured, you've got all your materials there and you're ready to build. So there's something here about that. The foxfire is at the bottom of the deck. This has been on your soul's passion. This is something that's on your soul's passion. Like, I really, really wanted this. I really, really wanted this. And it's like, again, they're saying, remember, just because you wanted it so much, you put so much energy into it and you had to walk away from it. Because you walked away from it within love, it doesn't mean that you don't get it. It just means that place was not the co-creative component to it. The other participant was not the co-creative component to it. That's what that means. So it's still in creation. You got to know that no energy is never wasted. It's not destroyed. It's not created. It's simply transmuted. So if that person, that one, don't want to be that old experience, don't want to be part of the new experience, that's fine. That energy will be transformed into a different form. Again, seeing the caterpillar, the caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly sequencing happening. Okay. What else? So it's like you're in the middle ground. Entre medias. You're in the middle. All right. Let's see. What do we have? All right. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Something had to be resolved. You thought you had it solved. You had to resolve something. A resolution. There was a solution. Had to find another solution because something was no longer you. You had to listen to your heart. Things weren't going serendipitous, and you're like, that's not for me. I'm not. Okay. Let me see what else do I have for you. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. New information coming in. Full moon in Gemini could be significant for you. Bottom of the deck. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Gemini energy heavy right here from the Moonology deck for you. 2 points of view. With the Gemini being the twins energy, it's like 2 points of view about how I'm hearing with this Cancer, with the crab and the Cancer card here, looking like, how the crab walks to sidestep. The crab gets forward, it gets ahead by walking from side to side. So sidestep this, sidestep that, okay, to reach to the conclusions, to the answers, to the solutions. The soul, the way it came out, solutions. These are solutions from your soul. And conclusions, resolutions. You have to look at the solutions again to see more, to have a different perspective. The answer, so you were looking at the solution in a specific way, from a specific perspective. Something had to change in your perspective of how you're looking at the solution. Thank you for the $1.99 love donation. Power of the P. Thank you for your love donation. Okay. Let's see what else do we have here. What else do we have here for you? What other messages can I give for you? You're welcome for this reading. You're welcome. Let's see what else can. This is your reading. I know who you are. You know who you are. Let's see what else can we show you. What's the message? Okay. Oh, that feels even better. What's the message is elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Now, weren't we talking about the great big bucket of love and your capacity for love and their capacity for love? Yeah, you made a decision to raise your vibration of love. So love felt like a certain vibration before. Whoo. New shit. I love it. New shit. Okay. Love in your consciousness has a vibration. Oh, love in your consciousness has a vibration. When you think about those who have told you I love you and you have told I love you to them, the experience with those ones carries a vibration. Therefore, love has a vibration in your consciousness. You raise the vibration of love in your consciousness by the choices you made to elevate, this thus expanding your capacity for love. What else do we have for you from the Power of Love activation cards? Yes, I love. Okay, what else do we have for you? What's the message? What is the message? This reading will be here forever, so you can listen to this as much as you like. Share it with somebody else if you feel like they need this message too. So thankful and grateful. What do we have for you? One more? Thank you. Detachment. I love. And didn't we talk about detaching to the need from the presence of the others? You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Detachment. Because of the elevation, there is a detachment. You chose to elevate. Now there's a detachment. As you elevate it, it's like everything doesn't elevate with you. Everything that's part of the lower vibration is going to fall off as you release the attachment to it. That doesn't feel like me anymore. That doesn't feel right anymore. Bottom of the day. Transformation. You lose the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. And we had the Wizard of Awareness. You are becoming more aware. This is affecting your personal choices, the changes that you're making in your life. I love the messages that are coming through here for you at this time. We're going to get some more. I also have the Earth Magic Oracle card sitting here. So let's see what else we can reveal for you. What else needs revealing at this time? What else is she ready to perceive, to see, to hear, to know? What else are you ready to perceive, to hear, to see, to know that I can share with you during this reading? Because this is your reading. You know who you are. I do too. Okay. Send me an angel. Ooh, send me an angel. Right now. Right now. Okay, what else? What's the message here? All right. 2 cards came up. The tsunami, the wake-up call. Yes, as you called for elevation, there was a wake-up call. Look, I gotta change. Something's gonna change right now. I could tell. Realizing now the river coming in with movement. Yes, time to take action. There's an action of detachment here. An action of detachment. You know, it takes a while to process these deep soul connections. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, winter solstice reflection. The winter has been a period of big reflection for you, realizing what you need to move forward with and what you need to release yourself from, what you should and should not attach to for your own highest, latest, and brightest good. Let's pull some cue cards for you. Wow, so many cards. This is so fun. Okay. Somebody wants to add to my card deck collection or something. Yeah, the Amazon wish list is below the video. Feel free. I would love it. Thanks. Okay, and I will use them in the shows. All right. What is the message that I have for you at this time? What's the most valuable message that I have for you? All right, let's see. All right. And you have, this could be good. You start to peel back the banana. Okay, and we have, choose your words carefully. Oh, in the very beginning, we talked about realizing that there was a better way to say something. Okay, tick, 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 a more advantageous point of view, a more advantageous way to perceive, to comment, to focus upon your situation. Okay, let's use the Love Oracle, Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. What else messages do I have for you today? So much has come through. So much come through. We even did the challenge. I haven't even got into the runes or the tarot dice or my precious things. So we'll be doing that shortly. I got 2 more decks of cards, this one and one more. So let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have for you? The date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan and set the date. Ooh, this could be good. Oh, after the wake-up call, after the elevation, you get a wake-up call. Okay, you set a date. You think this could be good. You're going to choose your words carefully. What goes with that? Twin flames, yin yang, zen balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. You're going to choose your words carefully. Oh, connecting to the twin. Choosing your words carefully. Are you choosing to do this on the physical realm or the spiritual realm? At this point is my question. Because it could, earlier we were talking about working from the spiritual realm because they rejected the physical realm. So you just work from the spiritual realm. I heard the boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. Okay. Remember too that we talked about that cord will sever. That cord will literally, it's not even severing because it won't exist anymore. It will burn up. It will burn up. You'll still be able to access their consciousness or the awareness of them if you choose to, because you want to, but that doesn't mean you're going to establish another cord, so to say. It will burn up and will not exist anymore once you have recognized what they came in to show you in the mirror in yourself. Once you embrace that, the awareness of that shifts everything about that connection. And this is how it is with all of us. You know, there's a reason they're there, the awareness of that, and then you're done. It's like the lady behind the cash register at the gas station is there to make change so you can get in and out of the gas station. And when she's done, she stays there doing what she's supposed to do, and you go about and do what you're supposed to do. And that whole idea is an oversimplification of what's happening here in this twin flame connection. You're understanding that this is going to help you move forward. Okay. From the fairy dust cards, let's pull. I literally just heard just one message. Let's see how many cards they come out, but I heard one. What's the most valuable message I have for you at this time? It flipped over and it says, be strong when trouble seems to be brewing near. Your inner strength will keep you clear. Okay, so there's the one card. It's at the bottom. It says portals. Where do we play? In nature. That's where the garden gate will take you there. Portals, honey. You've been going through portals, shifting realities through these transformations. Yes, I love this. It's so awesome. Amazing. Let's get some runes. Get some runes popping for you. I have 3 sets of runes in here. It's the most valuable messages that I have for you this time. Interesting. There's a lot of goldstone runes in here. There's a lot of outside influence. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goldstone runes. I see 2 yellows. The yellows are your actions, your influences. And I only see one white one, and the white is spirit. This is what spirit's calling for. And so that's kind of simplifies the message. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is about your connection. This is Manus. This is the feminine energy. Okay, Manus is here. Feminine energy. Okay, interesting. This is challenges presented from masculine and feminine blending connections. Spirit presents us for a reason. You're not alone. Isa, it's at a standstill. Thank you for the love donation there, Andrea. It's Isa. It's at a standstill. Oh no, that's not Isa. That's Fehu. I mean answers. This is answers. So this is somebody here. Because of their presence in your life, you gain more wisdom. You learned more. You grasped more. Somebody has something to say. Okay. And this is do we have Awas? Okay, so this is this person in their power, something to say about your power. This person coming in to show you their power. And then we have Tursas here. Okay, somebody here comes in with the power of protection. Somebody here comes in your wisdom, their wisdom and protection. They want to protect you. Okay, something like that. They wanted to protect you. Bahagalas, but they were disruptive and so somebody here was supposed to come into your spirit, brought somebody in this connection with you. What I'm saying is the connection was brought together for you, for a conversation of wisdoms, to bring magic change into somebody's life, to protect them from evil, to protect them from all evil. I heard. Okay, but look, we have Hagalas here. Hagalas is here, and that's like a disruption. The disruption came when you elevated. They chose, they didn't choose to elevate with you. So then now they become a distraction to your purpose. They were a perfect part of your purpose when they came in, because they had the perfect opportunity to elevate here with you. Okay, they did not choose to embrace that. And so then they won't be part of the next move, because they'll be, they're showing me the way it looks like in the movie Karate Kid, and they go through the different bouts. And I'm sure any kind of fighting, when you see active scoreboards through a tournament where, the winners are taken to the next level and matched up with somebody else. And that's what I've seen about the twin flame journeys for a long time now. So the other thing is the stone that I saw that I thought that one was Isa is over here, and it's in your energy. You're the one that put a standstill to something, because they were bringing disruption to they were disrupting your evolution. That's why your soul didn't want to do it anymore. So it's like, okay, righto, they're going on a journey. And there is another answers here. Again, because here, this is wisdom. So you embrace the wisdom of understanding, like, they got to go journey. You got to put a stop to this. You found that wisdom. It is an act of empowerment. And that's all right here with the Ace of Raphael, our self-love card. Awesome. So out of self-love, you put a standstill to a situation that was disrupting your elevation. Somebody had the opportunity here. Your wisdom tells you that somebody else will unfold in your experience. There is somebody else unfolding in your experience. There is something else unfolding in your experience. It's important. And I feel like you even see that there was a reason why it needed to be done by a specific date. Okay. By a specific time. It's like you felt the pressure. Felt like you were on the edge of a precipice of a cutoff period, like, waiting to the deadline. Okay, let's see what wants to come out of my precious things bag for you. What do we have? Okay. You had to listen with your heart, that you were committed to something that wasn't going to be exactly what you thought it was, and certain songs remind you and show you that, it had to change. There was some music of influence. Somebody here, how is Virgo playing out? Where is Virgo and Libra in your birth chart? I see Virgo and Libra energy here. Okay. Or was it Virgo season? Okay. Was it Virgo season that you went through a lot of disruptions? Is that when this started happening? You started to get these downloads. You started to become more aware. Music started speaking to you. Everything started speaking to you. about separation of two, about how you were splitting your soul to entertain a situation, and that's what made you choose to bring balance. So you started nitpicking. That's what that Virgo energy is there. You started nitpicking over a connection and started realizing, dude, I keep separating myself from myself. Entertaining this experience has been very disruptive. It's been a distraction to my elevation. I'm starting to realize like it's time. I'm gonna have to do something here. Something's going to have to give, something's going to have to change. You apply wisdom of self-love to bring balance, Libra energy, to balance out the situation, to bring justice to the situation. Yeah, you were soul searching yourself. You was asking yourself about this, and you brought justice to the situation, and you let somebody go about their business because what they were doing is not conducive to what you were doing. Where they were, it's like you could, the benefit of each other's presence was complete. The benefit of each other's presence was complete. At this point, anything else will be simply self-destructive. Self-destructive to you and to them, whether they acknowledge it or not. You were aware, and your awareness made you culpable. Okay, let's see what we have from the tarot dice for you. I have the High Priestess on the white side, which is telling me intuitively, and it's right next to that Hagalaz from them. It's like you intuitively, you knew that this was going to bring more disruption, and your spirit just kept showing you, again, Virgo season, your spirit just kept showing you something's got to give, something's got to change here. Yeah. And then, interesting, because we have the Justice on the yellow side. You took action for justice. What I said, that's just confirming this Libra symbol that's here as well. Okay. And your judgment, okay, the action that you're taking is from a wise place of judgment to liberate yourself, to free yourself. And this is what this rebellion is about. This is about you. Remember that the twin flame journey is about you and you. Even though it looks like it's about you and them, it's about you and you. So I intuitively see like this phase of your twin flame journey is complete. This is what I have for you at this time. If you're still here, I invite everybody who's listening at this exact moment when it's live. If you're watching the replay, you don't qualify. If you're live right now, if you'd like to have a card pulled from you, and you know which one of these decks was your favorite and you want me to use that, you can request that, okay? If you just want me to pull a card for you, I will pull a random card for you from the Miracles Now deck is what I was just I just received. Miracles Now. I'll use the Miracles Now deck to pull a card for anybody who is live during this live feed at this time. If you watch the whole reading and you want to get your personal question in, one question, yeah, then that will be fine here on YouTube. Anybody who wants to jump into the YouTube live chat from the Wisdom app, you can find me at LPHtarot. Just put LPHtarot as in love, peace, and happiness in the search box on YouTube. Jump in. You'll have to subscribe with your period of time, and yeah, you'll be eligible to comment during the lives as well. But if you're just listening, enjoy. So you might still find resonance with somebody else's card pulls. There could be still some more here for you, but this is your reading. It was a strong calling on my soul. I knew it was going to be a big body reading. And it's been really fun. So I want to get, what did I want to get? I wanted to get something. Oh, the Miracles Now deck. Let me grab the Miracles Now deck real quick. Miracles Now. All right. So thankful and grateful. Okay. So let's see. Go ahead and put it in the comments. So first up, I see Norma Jean would love a card, please and thank you. All right, let's see what we get for Norma Jean. Norma Jean, what's the message for Norma Jean? What's the most valuable message for Norma Jean? Okay, you got 3 that came out. They all flipped over. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. And peace is in my pulse. Those are the messages that I have for you, love. All right. Who else? We have Kat. Let's see what we have for Kat. What's the messages for Kat? Most valuable messages for Kat. Just one for Kat? Okay. All right. I got a few for you. It says relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing, Kat. It also says I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. Intuitively, I heard I can't. Stop saying you can't. You can. And you may not know how, but you'll learn. The key to getting what I want is to ask for it. Okay. And my presence is my power. Coming out with, I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. I heard use your mouth to say something good or keep your mouth shut. Peace is in my pulse. Peace is in my pulse. Okay. Awesome. That's what I have for you, Kat. Let's see what falls out for Andrea. Andrea said, any card, please. You're welcome, Norma Jean. For Andrea, what's the most valuable messages we have for Andrea? Okay, there's it looks like 3. What do we have? True abundance is an inside job. True abundance is an inside job. I can find peace in every breath. And sometimes no is the most loving response. Ooh, girl. The bottom of the deck for you is I surrender it all. I love these messages that have come out for you. Can I have some for me? Can I have card pulls for me? I want card pulls for me. Who else wants a card pull from this deck? Put some in the comment. You still got a minute. You just got a minute. That's it. I get more than one, don't I? No, you only get one? Seriously? Oh, I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. Ain't that the truth? I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. And the bottom of the deck. When I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. Awesome. All right. So it looks like we're complete for now. So thankful and grateful. You're welcome, Kat. You're welcome to anybody else who's saying thank you. And anybody who chooses to get your personal readings with me, get love donations sent out, send me gifts. I'm so thankful and grateful sharing my messages with somebody else. Yeah. This is what I have for you. So grateful. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Little baby. And I'm out.